The Ahrens family White Black is a wine from winemaker Albert Ahrens, whose cellar just south of Paarl is where he makes wines sourced from across the Western Cape, with one very clear overriding philosophy, which is that the address of a wine speaks louder than the variety. So you will never see on Albert's bottles really the variety front and centre. The New World mentality is to put the variety front and centre. It is to make Chardonnay or Pinot Noir or Cabernet Sauvignon, whatever it is, the watchword by which the style of a wine is understood. Whereas in the old world, we think more in terms of place. We think of Rioja instead of Tempranillo. We think of Burgundy instead of Chardonnay, perhaps. It's that mentality and that showcasing of South African terroir that is at the heart of what Albert does. And with this wine, it's called the White Black because it's the white wine from the Black Land, the Swartland. In South Africa, the Swartland is a vast farming area north of Cape Town, so called because of the Renosterbos fynbos, which turns black after rainfall, and it covers the landscape with this appearance of turning black. So it's a white wine from the Black Land, and the white wines of this area are usually Chenin Blanc blends, or Rhone varieties. And it's the Rhone varieties that have come into this. It's Grenache Blanc. You've got some Clairette Blanche in there as well, and some Marsanne and Roussanne. And they all are brought together in a wonderful, wonderful way. Albert's winemaking is very natural, very minimal intervention, very sensitive to the varieties, and because of that philosophy, very sensitive to the place and letting that place speak louder than the varieties themselves. Everything is nicely packaged, as you can see here, in a bit of tissue paper on the outside. You take this off to reveal another fairly plain label. But under that, you then have extraordinary vintage-specific artworks by celebrated South African artist Lionel Smit. To know what's under there, you might just have to get yourself a bottle.